painters and friends, here is another preview video. This time we will look at the medieval knight from Nuts Planet. Specifically, this bust is called Knight of Heaven according to the box art on the backing. The box is again solid, cardboard and protects the contents well. The box art is very nicely painted and can serve as a template for painting for many. The box contains 6 parts which are protected by foam. All parts are cast from light grey resin. Apart from the sword, I did not find any small and fragile parts. At first glance, the parts are cast very well and nothing is broken. I will start the inspection with the largest part, which is the chest and part of the arm. There is a larger block of resin that will have to be cut off. It is very nicely cast and there are no cracks. The knight is wearing chainmail, a surcoat and leather belt, where he will have a shield hanging on his back. The next part is the head itself, again nicely cast. A small block of resin on the top of the head will be covered by the helmet after removal. There is also a small mold line that goes over the top of the head and back to the neck. It interferes with the chainmail, however, I believe that this will not be a problem to fix. The head has a chainmail hood, and a beautiful addition are the leather straps on each side of the head, which belongs to the helmet. This is a young knight with a short beard and nicely sculpted deep eyes. The knight has a Norman helmet with a nose bridge on his head. Again, there is a resin block that will have to be removed. The helmet is very nicely cast, and as a beautiful addition are the leather stripes on both sides of the helmet. The knight's left arm is completely dressed in chainmail. The small resin block at the wrist of the hand is just a minor flaw that will be quickly removed. I was very pleased with the small leather straps which diversify the metal look of the chainmail. The next piece from the box is a sword. The right wrist is also attached to the sword. Again, a nice casting. The blade of the sword is not bent, as is often the case with resin items. The small resin blocks are quickly removed without any problems. The one-handed sword has a decorated guard, and the sword head contains an octagon with a cross in the middle. The right hand holding the sword has a leather glove, which could be a challenge for painting. The last piece from the box is a part of the shield that will be attached to the back of the bust. It is only a small piece, but it still gave us the opportunity to try painting the wood and possibly coat of arms of the knight. Everything is well cast with only a small piece of resin block. This bust is very nice. Judging by the weapons and equipment, this bust is from 9th to 11th centuries. The bust contains everything a painter could try: face, metals, leather, cloth, wood, and if he is brave, even a painting of the knight's coat of arms. I think this bust is suitable for both beginners and advanced painters. I look forward to starting to paint this bust. Thank you for your time to watch this video. See you soon.